all right. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die, everybody. It is day 2, and if you are thinking that things look a little different in here, that is because we have a new update. So things do look a little different in here. I have already went through and respawned into a new game, started a new game. We spawned in way down in the desert, way down there, down in this area. And yeah, I basically ran up here, did all the basic quest stuff along the way, and did a little crafting overnight, and basically tried to get right back to where we left off with the other ones, which was we would have came back right at the beginning of day 2. So I did find some coal on the way here, so that's why I got a bunch of torches, because we got that done. Not too much else is different. Obviously we don't have the exact same stuff, but we still need the one major thing, which is a cooking pot. So there's a house right down there by the lake. I think we are going to head down there and loot what we can, maybe collect some resources along the way, and buy, kill some zombies or something. Let's see, what is this? What does this sign say? Oh, we took up shelter in the information center. How about that? So yeah, another new update. Didn't take very long on that one, and apparently they fixed quite a bit of stuff again, as they probably will on most of these updates that came along. And on the forum, a little lag spike there. It's weird. And on the forums, it did say that. Okay, having a little bit of lag issues there. What is going on? They did say that you would want to restart your game to take full advantage, and probably the biggest thing they did was fix some of the ore distribution. So, if you're mining your iron, your lead, the coal, the oil shale, apparently they're trying to get that balanced out. I have not done any mining. What's going on? Uh-oh. Hello. Oh, that was weird. So we hadn't really done any mining since we've been in the experimental, but if you watch some of the other videos or read on the forums, that there's been some issues with the mining. We're having some terrible lag, and I don't know why, because I was playing earlier and did not have any problems with that. Unless it has to do something with us while we're recording, but typically don't have a problem with that either. I did just want to... That's interesting. But, yeah. So the ore distribution, let's see. Are there any zombies around? I'll read a couple things from the list here. Oh, there's one over there. We'll just kind of keep an eye out for him. But, so now they have changed it to where if you're looking for nitrate, it is predominantly in the snow and wasteland biome. Lead is in the maple and pine forest biomes, and coal is in the plains and burnt forest, and oil shale is in the desert at or near bedrock. But Oh, we're not reloaded. I hate it. Because we were crafting up some bows. Hate it when that happens. Oh, we're getting hit from behind? Come on. Oh, what's up, McFatty? Oh, no, we're going to die. Are we bleeding? We're bleeding. Use that. Tab out. Probably walking right up on another one behind us. Get over on this side. Oh, that's horrible. Where did he go? I know he's over here. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I have been having the worst go here. Since I started this world. I've already died once. There's another one coming at us. With them doing that. Sneaking up right behind me. Golly. Man, oh man. I was just getting ready to say that I've had the worst problem with them on this one. Sneaking up behind me. I've already died once. I'm about to die again. I think I got a few pills. Oh. Oh, he was already dead. What the crap? Anybody else? Alright, good lord. Hit the pills. We're infected. I don't have any on me, but I do have some honey back up at the house, but we're not going to worry about it. We'll be okay. Oh, and there's that guy. And then, you know, part of the reason, too, it doesn't help them. It's not why they sneak up on me, but part of the reason I'm so slow to be able to deal with it is still getting used to playing with the keyboard, which if you watched a video or two ago, explained kind of why I'm so horrible with that, and that I am still learning. So I have to, when I get in those pressured situations, I have to think. My fingers just don't react yet. So, okay, let's see if we can actually get in here and get some looting done. We really, really need a cooking pot. It would be great if we could find a deer or a pig running around. So, anyhow, I was talking about the ores. That has been a lot of what probably another wrench. That's excellent. Probably the biggest thing that they have fixed or changed, which is probably why they recommend that you start your game if you don't want to do any mining or anything like that. But they've also done some just basic balancing of the game, I think. If you don't know, if you're a new player, you can usually get a few clumps of coal and stuff out of a fire. Hopefully, though, what we really need, oh, that's not bad, is come on. Cooking pot. Dang. Let's see. What else do I have on the list? Ore distribution. Oh, and something it's not a huge thing, but is pretty cool, I think, is that you can now upgrade wooden ladders. Oh, look at that. Oh, to metal. That's pretty cool. It always seemed weird that. Is there anything else up here? There was always, you know, everything from your wood blocks were upgradable to hunting rifle receiver. Okay. You know. Ah, ha! Look at that. There's our cooking pot bonus. You can upgrade everything to metal so much, but you could never. What was that? Oh, that's vitamins. Well, we'll go ahead and use those. But there were, you know, you could never upgrade wood ladders, which always seemed kind of weird to me, because it seemed like, you know, everything else you could just about upgrade from wood to whatever, you know, all the way up to reinforced concrete. Okay, so let's see, we do need to get some stone. So that's pretty cool that you can do that. And the other thing I made note of was that you no longer need the schematic to build a wrench. I think that was something that they maybe added in. Oh, and here we go again. Man, I really wish that I could shoot and that you could hear them sneaking up on you. Because I'm really... Oh, and she's not dead. Of course not. Why would she be? I'm really getting hammered. I mean, I'm an average enough player as it is, but for... or you know, even... Man, even saying that I'm average might be quite a stretch. And what am I? Thirsty. But yeah, I've really just been getting pummeled. We'll go ahead and drink one more. We're gonna have to run down and fill up our water jars here. So, and these I've noticed are in this biome, and I think I haven't. Oh, look at all the zombies. I think that is lead. So if we're gonna, there was a chicken running around too. And I'm probably, oh, of course. Oh, come on. Oh, that's terrible. I'm running really low on arrows. zombies really seem to be running crooked. Pop that one right in the noggin. Oh. Oh, see, look at that. Maybe I'm just trying a little too hard to get some headshots there, but I know why I picked that crap up. See if we can follow our zombie trail a little bit here, but man, we need to find some bird's nest. I'm in serious need of arrows. Is that all the ones that we killed there? Oh, there's a bird's nest. That's a start. I need to... That's all we can do. Hopefully that has taken care of a few of them right around here. We've cleared out around these POIs, or points of interest, enough that we can maybe loot this out, and I'm going to have to do probably off camera. I'll do a little more foraging around for... All good. There's an... Oh, and then there's a deer. Oh, you son of a gun. And I'll do some more foraging around off camera for feathers and such. But I think, let's check if this isn't... Yeah, that's lead. So we really don't need a bunch of that at the moment until we get closer to making bullets. I'll hunt off camera, but let's go in here and see if we can find anything else of use in here. Take a little look around. Make sure nobody's sneaking up on us, which, as you just saw, has really been getting the best of me since I started this new world. So now that we have the cooking pot, after this video I'll probably try and go get a deer, some food. I do have a bunch of yucca in the chest from going through the desert. Let's see, we can go ahead and do we need an axe. And I don't have any stone? Are you kidding me? Good Lord. I collected a bunch of yuccas while we were running through the desert because I knew that we'd be able to eat that for a little bit. But now that we got our cooking pot, off camera I'll probably go try and kill an animal of some sort. Because I would, hopefully either for the hides, or we can make the forge with leather now too, but I don't know if these houses down by the lake, I'm not sure if the ones that will have leather, although the one we're sheltered up in had leather. There's not a whole lot in here though, is there? There's a backpack and a corpse over there. broke. So we need to we're forced to do some scavenging now because we need some stones. Gotta be careful. I don't want to get too far away from where we have already been. I don't want any new zombies spawning in. If you get into some new areas or points of interest, zombies will start to spawn in. And I believe that is one of the gravel areas that you can mine below, or is an indicator of ores beneath them. So we haven't really tried any of that yet. So we can't seem to, and it might be a while before we might not really be able to get into that until there's an official alpha release. Oh, look at that, there's a bird nest. We'll take that too. Until there's an official alpha release, because we can't seem to make quite enough progress before they keep releasing these updates, unless we would set out specifically just to try and do that. But I guess the way I kind of look at it now is we're practicing our early game skills, which is that's never a bad thing. There's going to be plenty of time when they release the full alpha that we can do some other things. It'd be nice if I could find a stinking stone. I guess when I made those arrows, it used up the few stones that we had, and I need to manage that a little bit better, because this is the second time too I've kind of run out of stones. I did that in the oh, there's one right there. How many did we need? Oh, we still need 2 more. I did that when we were in the desert biome too, while I wasn't recording, trying to get over here and kind of get caught up to where we left off. I used up the axe, and I didn't have any stones to replace it. And kind of the same situation in the desert. There weren't a bunch of stones laying around like right now, but there were boulders everywhere. But it's not very productive to just be punching at the boulders. It's much better if you have a axe. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we'll be able to do quite a bit by just lurking about here. And is that those are snowberries? Oh, we can't pick up snowberries. Let's take we don't really need them. That's fine. But it would be great if we could just find a couple more rocks. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that I have walked right past a couple. Sometimes things are easy to see when I know when I watch other people's videos, they'll be like doing the same thing, and they'll walk right past one, and everybody's going, man, you just walked right past it. Oh, there was one. Oh, there's our 2 right there. Ooh. Alright, now we can craft us another axe. Go ahead and scrap this one. And now that I think about it, I could have scrapped that one and got my stones. Oh well, I am not a highly trained professional. What we're going to do is we're just going to make sure we get us some stone right away, because we need to make up some arrows with the feathers we just got. And then we're going to need to make sure we always have stone on hand for our crafting in there when an animal. What was it, and where did he go? thought that it was a pig. Hopefully it's not a bear. I don't see anything now. There's a deer way over there. But at this point, I'm a little worried about getting too far away from our shelter here and causing a bunch more zombies to spawn in. We're not ready to deal with all of them yet. Really need to, I need to make sure I got some stone here. I am going to need to get some food here pretty soon. But I really want to collect some more stone. And let's see, we can probably arrow 17. So yeah. We really need to just hang tight right here, collect some resources, kind of get stocked up and prepared to go too much further. I need to collect a bunch of plant fibers and probably find some wood, and we'll probably find a bunch of bird's nests while I'm doing the plant fibers usually. And we need to go unload here in the base there, but yeah, I just kind of regroup, and I'll do a lot of that off camera because it's just kind of the early game grind stuff. It'd be great to find some meat, though. But in this biome, we should be able to find something pretty good, and we got a couple more houses down by the lake we can go to and try and do a little bit more looting. But we got our cooking pot, so that's awesome. I need to run down to the lake and need to go unload our inventory and then take a run down to the lake and fill up all our water jars and get some tea going. That would be great. See if that can get our so we'll scrap this one. We'll go ahead and craft another one, and that can get some goldenrod tea going, and that'll help should help boost our wellness a little bit too. I did die once. Got stuck with the zombies sneaking up on me. They kind of ganged up on me and got me. I was bleeding out and couldn't get the bandage in time. It was right here at the house. That's all right. I never claimed to be a awesome player of this game. I just like the game, and I guess if you want to, there's plenty of people you can go watch that are amazing players of this game. If you want to watch somebody who can play on all the hardest settings, you can watch Cage848. I like to watch him, and Games for Kicks is really good. But those are probably the two I watch a lot. But I'm just not as good as them, and I play on settings that still make it a challenge for me. I die plenty, and yeah. I guess if you like to watch mine, maybe you like to see how normal people, real people, play the game. All right. Well, I think I'm going to let that do for this episode. And I am going to unload some inventory, go get some water, and see if we can't find some food. And yeah, if you're enjoying the series, mash that like button. Helps out the channel quite a bit, and better yet, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be updated when we do some new videos. So I left the door open, and I am your host, Zigzaggy, and we will see you next time.